请问我们今天要讲什么故事？
你用中文讲好不好？
没办法，我要用英文念啊。我们不是有看中文的影片吗？晚上再看中文影片好不好？
你要陪我看，然后记得要学他们的那个中文的名字哦。
好的，没问题。那你先告诉我们今天要讲的书叫什么名字
？Magic School Bus， 这是费老师，我也记得费老师的名字，叫中文名字就是费老师。
对，那我们来看 Magic School Bus Inside Ralphie, a book about germs.
Ralphie 是那个
生病的小孩，对不对？
就是他中文名字。
他的中文名字叫贝尔夫，是吗？是这样翻吗？Having a teacher like Miss Frizzle can make a kid nervous.
费老夫，
就费老师在这里啊，他就是 Frizzle， 对不对？Strange things always seems to happen when she's around. Take last week when our class was supposed to do a live TV show for the Frizzle News Network. Ralphie was going to come up with an exciting story for us to cover, but here it was, broadcast day, and Ralphie was nowhere to be found. Everyone was getting worried. We can't do it without him, Wanda said in a
我
panic.
知道
Wanda 是谁？就是这个女孩，对不对？
有黑头发。
黑头发，对。She stared at the door, hoping Ralphie would race in, but he didn't. Instead, the telephone rang. Ling ling.
费老师去接电话。
对啊，费老师赶快接起来。Oh yes, I see. He's sick. Oh, poor Ralphie. Miss Frizzle said into the phone. Of course he must stay in bed. Carlos tried to get Miss Frizzle's attention. What about broadcast day? He asked.
谁是他嘛？
我不知道，你说 Carlos 是不是？我猜是他，会不会是他？Why? We're taking the school to him, Miss Frizzle replied as she hung up the phone. To the bus, she ordered us. As we boarded the bus, we began to get worried. This seems an awful lot like one of Miss Frizzle's strange field trip ideas. Miss Frizzle, are you sure this visit isn't a field trip? Arnold asked finally.
他叫 Arnold。
就是他吧 I think I should have stayed home.
他不要。
他不想去啊，他想要留在家里，对不对？他担心很奇怪，是不是 ？Miss Frizzle just screamed, "What do you think, Arnold?" Miss Frizzle closed the door and turned the key in the ignition. Boy, was Ralphie about to be surprised. Ralphie was home in bed getting ready to take his medicine. How can anything that smells like grape, shoe polish help my body get well? Ralphie asked his mother, who just happened to be a doctor. It will if you take 1 teaspoon 3 times a day, she replied. Now I have to go see a patient. Grandpa's downstairs if you need anything. I'll check in later. Ralphie knew his mom wanted him to rest, but how could he rest, knowing he would let everyone down on broadcast day? He jumped out of bed and went over to his computer. Maybe if he came up with a really great idea for the news show, he could phone it in to the class or to the classroom. But even walking over to the computer made him tired. 所以他生病了，连走去电脑那边都好累。生病就是要多休息。Just then, Ralphie saw us all standing right there on his sidewalk. He looked very surprised. Hello down there. Hello up there. 他们来到 Ralphie 家了。We followed Miss Frizzle straight up to Ralphie's bedroom. We came to do broadcast day, Wanda told Ralphie. What a great idea! Ralphie exclaimed. Now and then I do have then. Miss Frizzle laughed. Cough, cough, cough. Ralphie's cold was getting worse. You better take it easy, Ralphie, said Miss Frizzle. Your body is telling you to slow down. SLOWDOWN. But Miss Frizzle, I can't. We have a show to do. What does my body know anyway? Ralphie asked. That's when Miss Frizzle got that look on her face. The one that makes us nervous. It knows a lot about the detention and rejection of infection. Ralphie, inside you, at this moment, there is action, adventure, and excitement. 所以他们要去探险咯。Ralphie is a pony. Get it? He is a little horse. Carlos, your jokes are making us sick. 所以他们要去 Ralphie 的身体里面探险。The freeze ordered us all back on the bus. Suddenly, we were getting smaller, smaller, and smaller. Helicopter blades whirled over our heads. The magic school bus had become a magic school helicopter. 居然出现了那个螺旋桨，变成一台像那个直升机一样哦 ，helicopter. What's going on? Ralphie shouted over the noise. We're here to get the inside story, answered Miss Frizzle. Sit belts, everyone, Miss Frizzle called back to us. Ralphie say, 啊，你也会不会说啊？嘴巴张大大，他们才能进去哦。你有没有张大大？Ralphie opened his mouth wide. We flew right down his throat. It was red and swollen. The bus must have tickled going down because Ralphie coughed hard. The bus flew back out of his mouth. 你看他嘴巴张好大，说 What's going on？ 到底发生什么事情啦？有人从你的嘴巴里飞进去，你会不会害怕？对啊。We had to find another way to get inside Ralphie's body. I've got it! Ralphie cried out excitedly. Look at this! He peeled off a bandage to show us a cut on his leg. We could enter through it, but the bus had to be even smaller to dive into a tiny, teeny cut. 你看这边受伤，所以可以从这伤口进去哦。Hey, it's a shortcut. Get it? Shortcut. We were inside Ralphie, but we were nowhere near his sore throat. Could we travel through his blood system to get to his sore throat? Asked Dorothy Ann. Absolutely, answered Miss Frizzle. 你看，他们已经在他的身体里了哦。Maybe I should go to your old school. Oh, we definitely did not do this at my old school. 你看，他们都在惊慌哦，有点害怕，跑到一个人的身体里面了。Ralphie watched us on his TV as we floated along in a thin, clear liquid. Is that my blood? Ralphie asked. I thought blood was red. That stuff is clear. The liquid part of the blood is clear, Miss Frizzle explained. So what are those red things? Ralphie asked. Dorothy Ann opened her notebook. According to my research, they are called red blood cells, and the white ones are called white blood cells. 所以这就是红血球和白血球。I'm seeing myself from the inside and out. 他可以看到他自己身体里面，好酷哦，对不对？ Red blood cells carry oxygen to all parts of the body. Keisha added. White blood cells surge out the destroy germs. Platelets help the body heal scrapes and cuts. Just then, Ralphie's mother came back to check on him. That's when she spotted us on the TV. What's that you're watching? She asked. It's remarkably realistic. Ralphie had to think fast. He couldn't let his mother know where the class really was. Those are just cheap TV special effects. Look, you can even see the wires, he said. 要是他妈妈知道这个校车可以变小，还跑到小孩身体里，一定会吓死的。The bus jerked to a stop. We're here in the throat, Miss Frizzle called out. It's time for someone on the spot reporting. Keisha and Carlos took one camera. Phoebe and Arnold took another. They quickly scrambled off the bus. 你看，他们都准备好带着摄影机，然后要去外面做报道了。Which way? Which way? This way to the infection. No way. Look at no way. 对啊 ，Look at this. Look at that, folks. Have you got us some action? Carlos said in his fast news reporter voice. Those yellow-green balls are alive. They are destroying that wall. The yellow-green balls were bacteria cells. They were attacking Ralphie's throat. The bacteria was the bad guys that were making Ralphie sick. 所以这个绿绿的东西是什么？是细菌哦，就是它攻击人体，所以 Ralphie 的喉咙才这么的痛。According to my research, bacteria are germs, Dorothy Ann explained. Once inside our bodies, they can make us sick. 所以你生病、流鼻水、打喷嚏都是因为有细菌，对不对？在你的身体里面。This show is very realistic. 妈咪吓死了，对不对？No wonder I'm sick. Back at the scene of the infection, Carlos noticed a lot of white blood cells. The white blood cells attacked the bacteria. The battle was on, and for a moment, it seems as though the white blood cells would win. 所以白血球工作就是负责把这些那个细菌赶出去哦，就是保护人体，他们像士兵一样。
那些小人可以插在上面，
不是，这是他的同学啊。然后这些是那个细菌啊，对不对？
他们想要攻击他。
Then the bacteria began to divide. There were 4, then 8, then more and more. There were too many bacteria for the white blood cells to battle on their own. As he watched the action on the TV, Ralphie got scared. How could my body lose? I don't think you should be watching this, Ralphie's mom said with concern. She got up to leave. Your body needs to save its strength so it can use its energy to battle those bacteria. 所以妈咪要休息了哦。Believe me, you need rest. Oh no, I feel worse. The bacteria were everywhere. The reporters found themselves stuck in the middle of the battle. Ralphie, where's our backup support? Dorothy Ann shouted. Backup support? Ralphie said weakly. Where do I get that? It's already on its way, said Miss Frizzle calmly. Just then, a river of purple fluid washed past the bus. Looks like grape shoe polish, Carlos said. But it wasn't grape shoe polish. It was the medicine Ralphie had taken earlier. 所以吃药可以帮助对抗那个病，就是细菌哦。The medicine worked side by side with the white blood cells to destroy the bacteria. It's destroying more bacteria, Tim cheered. The medicine is giving the white blood cells a chance. Just then, a white blood cell spread antibiotics all over the bus. It's the antibodies' jobs to make bacteria. That's how the white blood cells know what to attack. Ralphie's white blood cells are doing such a good job, Miss Frizzle announced. They now recognize us as enemies too. 所以现在呢，白血球开始把他们当成是那个细菌了，要攻击他们。 Enemies? Arnold gulped. But we know what white blood cells do to enemies. Miss Frizzle smiled. They'll try to destroy us, huh? The wonder of the human body. Now we were really scared. We cried for Ralphie to help us, but she was fast asleep. In my old school, we were only afraid of the lunch meat. 所以他们现在在害怕，可能会被白血球吞噬哦。可是 Ralphie 睡着，没有办法救他们。Don't worry, class, Miss Frizzle said. In order to destroy us, Ralphie's white blood cells will have to catch us. She put her foot on the bus's gas pedal. We zoomed through Ralphie's body. 赶快开走就没事了，对不对？The bus made a sharp turn. Miss Frizzle spoke into the broadcast microphone. Miss Frizzle here with an update on the Ralphie story, she said. To escape the white blood cells, we have left Ralphie's throat and are now heading up his nasal passage. His what? Keisha whispered to Dorothy Ann. Dorothy Ann flipped through her science book. According to my research, that means his nose. Well, there were a lot of places we would have rather been, but at last, we were all away from those white blood cells. We are up Ralphie's nose, Bletch. 他跑到他的鼻孔里面了，鼻子里面哦。It was getting late. We had to get back to school, but we were stuck in Ralphie's nose. There was only one thing to do. Ralphie was going to have to sneeze us out. Achoo! Fasten your seatbelts. 好，我们要被像喷嚏一样打出来，你看飞出来了。The bus flew out of Ralphie's nose and landed safely in the soft piles of socks. So Ralphie, Keisha said, shoving her news microphone into Ralphie's face. What do you have to say about today's exciting adventure? 对呀，他们还是
好大。
对呀，他们缩小了。I'm sorry my body made such a mess of it, Ralphie croaked. Your body's built to keep out things like a bunch of germs or a bus of kids, Wanda explained to him. Okay, Ralphie agreed, but what about when you almost got gobbled up by my white blood cells? The memory made Arnold shivered, only because your body thought we were bacteria, he said. That's the inside story, Ralphie, Miss Frizzle said. Then she ordered everyone back on the bus. It was time to let Ralphie rest. We may have won the battle, she said, but Ralphie is still fighting the world. 所以这就是那个身体机制，保护身体对抗感冒病毒的那个，琪琪是不是？有黑人头，所以这边有好多信。他说 ，Letters from our readers。你说你认识他的同学了吗？里面有 Wanda， 有 Arnold， 有对啊，然后还有 Tim， 还有谁？有一个小女生，每次都有 report， 我有点忘记她叫什么名字了。这本书很有趣。你要不要看一下这其中一封信？他写说 ，Dear Editor, Ralphie shouldn't have pulled a bandage off his cut if the magic school bus got in, so could germs. 对呀，没错。如果细菌跑进去怎么办？然后还有呢 ，Dear Editor, I know there's a lot you can like eating right, getting. I know there are a lot you can do to keep from getting sick, like eating right, getting enough sleep, and exercising, but what I don't know is does Miss Frizzle ever get sick? 你觉得那个老师会不会生病呢？还有 Dear Frizz fan, Miss Frizzle never gets sick, ever, the editor. 然后最后一篇这是回复吧，是不是 My school bus drivers once got lost and we would up in the next town, but we never would up inside someone's body. Those kids are lucky. They only ran into one kind of germ. They could have had to battle fungi, parasites, or viruses. They can make you sick too. Your pal, lost and found. 所以这就是什么 Magic School Bus. Inside Ralphie, a book about germs. The end.